I hope you're not bashful about being recorded because there must be 400 or 500 of these videos on YouTube, on Facebook, and they're like a reference library for the work. And anybody can go there at any time and, find out a good deal about what this meditation is all about. Does anyone have a question? Everybody?
This is Paul. Yes, I have a question. Can you talk about the chakras in the hands and the feet?
Yeah. The reason I hesitate is I spent a lot of time, either this week or last week, talking about exactly that. But okay, we'll go into it. Look, in the hands, both hands, there's chakras right at the center of the palms of the hands. The hands, literally, as you evolve in this meditation or any deep spiritual practice, the hands become healing instruments used to not only heal yourself by the extraction of energy from the cosmos that comes through the palms of the hands, but also can be used in healing other people. Now, this is something that you can't read in a book, or I can even talk about, and you can just go out and do. It's part of the evolution of your inner consciousness. As you grow inside, this kind of thing becomes possible. So the hands, are very powerful instruments. They're almost like tantric instruments. At the end of each finger, there's a chakra. At the center of the palms, there's a chakras. And when you evolve to where the hands can open in a way where they'll receive energy that comes directly out of the cosmos, that energy will go right into the center of your heart. It'll go right down to the chakra below the navel. And it's another force of energy that can help a human being to grow and develop inside them a spiritual life. It's like you ever see statues of the Buddha or paintings of Christ or statues of Christ. Their hands are always in different positions. And those positions, in Buddhism and Hindu, they're called mudra. And the mudra really has to do with whatever position your hand is in. It will open up a whole different area of energy in the cosmos. So the hands are essential in the development of a spiritual life, but it's not, again, I'll repeat, it's not something that you can, just intellectually use, your system has to evolve into it. And as it evolves into it, understand, suddenly you discover, this whole new way of working with yourself, and also a new way of transmitting energy to other people, while you're interacting with people. So the hands are really key to this, and a very important element in development of a spiritual life and the development of the capacity to heal people, to heal yourself, to extract and draw energy from the cosmos. And all of this works together with the development of a chakra system. The stronger you are inside, when these things start happening, you begin to live mudra. You understand? It's not like, all right, I read this in a book and I'm going to try it. It organically happens. It just becomes part of your, spiritual development. The same thing with the feet. The feet, all week last week I was talking about this. I don't know if even this week, I don't remember anymore. But the feet, you understand, also in the palms of the feet, there's chakras. The toes of the feet, there's chakras. And as you evolve and open inside and develop, understand, the feet will be able to draw energy directly from the earth. I mean, the earth itself is a really powerful energy force. Nature, life itself. And as you evolve and grow, your feet And the chakras in the feet will extract energy right out of the earth. And it's certainly an amazing way to help all of us work out our karma. We live on the earth. We have to learn how to do this. And the development of a chakra system enables us, to have the eternal strength to be able to draw energy through the feet. Oftentimes you'll see, paintings of the Buddha sitting in lotus position, and there's a chakra right at the center of the feet. All of this exists inside each and every human being. And it sounds esoteric until it starts happening. Then it's not esoteric. It's a very practical way of living your life and developing a connection with God. Chakras sound esoteric until you develop a chakra system, and then you understand it's just a very practical way of living. There's nothing esoteric about it. It's just, it's like you have a digestive system, you have a respiratory system, excretory system, you have a chakra system. They don't teach you about this in elementary school. They should. The world would be a lot less crazy if they would train children how to stay centered in the third chakra. But everything is based upon learning what's in the brain, how to memorize and this. And instead of the development of an inner life that gives us the strength to be able to live on the earth, deal with karma, connect with God, and be a point in time and space that is a connection with life in the world and life on a higher plane. It's why I always stress, almost in every class, the building of that kind of inner life. Because that kind of inner life, the esoteric, the metaphysical, cosmological, it all becomes practical. It all becomes just energy that we can draw that helps us to build a connection with higher energy and ultimately helps us attain a state of freedom, a oneness with God, a state of enlightenment. And the hands and the feet are very much a part of this. And I can tell you from my own experience, as you grow in your life and develop the whole chakra system, all of these things become just everyday utensils that you use in your life. But until one evolves to that place, it's a big mystery, To me, the greatest mystery has always been why people don't do the work to evolve to that kind of place of themselves. How they accept such a low level of consciousness is what all life is about. Chasing money, chasing power, being unhappy, being a victim. People just simply accept this as, the totality of life. And it's the muddy water. And our job is to learn. We are born here to learn how to grow out of the muddy water. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
Thank you.
You're welcome. It always interests me that people leave class early and they miss this. It's very strange. So much of the class is about the energy transmitted through me when I answer questions and I talk. It's just energy. It's not me. I don't talk like this all day. I probably could. But, look, I go, I have restaurants, I eat, I live. I remember sitting with Rudy, my teacher, who was the most powerful person I ever spent time on. Nothing. I never met anybody like him. And he said to me one day, I'm sitting with him in his gallery, he said, Stuart, how am I different than anybody else? I go to restaurants, I go to movies, theater, I go to parties. But I'm sitting there and this transmission of Shakti coming out of him is ready to just blow me out the door. And he's asking me how he's different than anyone else. I started to laugh. I said, Rudy, trust me, you are. But it's that the talking, it's just Shakti that, you become a vehicle through which this energy is transmitted to people, to life, and I just feel so much gratitude that I can be used that way. It just makes me so humble to feel that the cosmos, how it can use me that way. I couldn't think of a higher level of attaining in life than just to be used as a vehicle through which this energy can be transmitted to other people. It's just a way of serving God and serving everyone who comes to these classes. Does anyone else have a question? And the wonderful thing about this is you can be dead tired on your own time, but when you have to do God's time, forget about it. There's no way you're going to be tired. It's really something that I've experienced all my life. I could come to one of these classes. How the hell am I going to do this today? And all of a sudden, this energy, Shakti, I feel like I'm 15 years old, so much energy flows through. Does anyone else have a question you would like to ask? Okay. God bless you all. Thank you. And I say it all the time. I'll say it again. Every one of you is my teacher. And I humbly thank you all for being present here, because every one of these classes is just another step forward towards spiritual enlightenment, in my spiritual life. And I'm very grateful to all of you. So God bless you all. Thank you.
God bless you too.
There'll be a class on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome. God bless.